it's Raven's Guardian back with another episode of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I think today might actually be the last day that we're going to be playing, because all we have left to do is the DLC. So if we take a look here at our map, what we can see is we have just the DLC right here. So I've already went ahead and fast traveled here to the Rosa and Fiore, just so we can get close, and now we'll go over there and see what we can do. I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 quests left here for this, so we'll see what happens.
Buongiorno. Have you ladies heard of an art viewing somewhere in the city?
You have returned to Roma.
With just enough time to visit you.
Ezio, do not lie to me.
I need to get inside a private showing of Da Vinci paintings.
There is a viewing at the Castel Sant'Angelo later today. You will need an invitation. Fortunately, I know where you can procure one. It will give you access to the lower floors. Only cardinals are allowed higher.
I knew I could count on you.
Si. Some of my girls will accompany you. Buona fortuna, and don't get caught.
Alright, last minute invite. Retrieve the invitation to the art exhibition inside the nobleman's courtyard without getting caught. For full synchronization, do not let the guards discover any dead bodies inside the restricted area. Alright, let's go find the courtesans. So I'm just going to follow along the water here a little bit, just to kind of avoid running into any of the road guys, because they are out, obviously, just like in all the Da Vinci things. We don't want to mess with them if we don't have to. So we'll avoid everybody. Run over this direction. There's a blacksmith shop along the way here, I think, so we'll definitely check that out, because we need to repair our armor. As you can see, we have 4 squares that are kind of not doing so hot at the moment. So let's go up here and talk to this. There's those road guys that are down that way, so we'll want to avoid them when we come back down. And blacksmith shops right here. Alright, repair everything. It's all repaired. And then ammunition, we are definitely low on crossbow bolts because we used a lot of them in the faction quest. So there we go. And now we are full. Alright, sweet. So there's that. And now we'll go down this way. Avoid those road guys so we don't have to fight them. And I don't know if you get detected by them, if that will cause the desynchronization, so I don't really want to find out. Alright, our courtesans are right here. And that's who we're going to go talk to. And see what they have to say to us. Alright, so they want us to basically go get that chest. That's basically what we're going to do. So there are multiple people that you have to take out. That guard might see us. Let's not get seen by the guard, please. But we will take him out with our crossbow. There. No, we don't have to worry about it. Fall in the water. I dare you. Almost. Okay. Not a huge deal. If he doesn't fall in the water, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really affect anything. I would recommend taking out this guard though, because he is going to be somebody that is going to be in the way. There are also guards up here, so if you want to take that guy out, you can, just so you don't get detected. Be careful with that guy though. If he falls down here, this guard could potentially see him on his patrols. So if you want to take him out first, just be mindful of that. Alright, other than that, we're going to go around here. Not be detected by those guys, hopefully. Alright, and then what we're going to do here is just get close enough that it'll highlight them. And then send them to distract them. Again, don't get detected. And then once you've got them distracted, they won't see you anymore. So you can literally run right around it, gather this stuff up,
The
and boom.
invitation is not here.
I will deliver it to Signori.
Alright, we gotta get this guy, so we're gonna go up here, up over this wall, and then immediately call our horse. The reason you want to call your horse is because this dude is super fast, and you're gonna want your horse to chase him down. Because he's extremely difficult to get otherwise. Once you get close, just tackle him.
Got it.
And once you got it, you're good to go. Of course, you have to finish out any battles that you're fighting. In other words, become anonymous. And then, I mean, there are a couple things here. So, like this dude is a pain in the butt. Just shoot him with the crossbow. There you go. Done. And if you're really worried about it, you can just do this and have them all taken out. There you go. Perfect. And then you saw that we got the 100% synchronization there. So that's all taken care of. Now we head back. And we're on to the next mission. Alright. So for the next mission, you notice that this restricted area is no more, which is good. Because we don't want to have to worry about that. So then we'll talk to these ladies again.
Come with me. Once we get inside, I will mark the paintings for you to steal. Bring them to Leonardo's workshop. Capito?
Alright.
Invitation?
Here.
Oh my. Come back soon. I hope.
Alright. The Ezio Auditoria Fair. Locate Leonardo's paintings at the art exposition and mark them while remaining undetected. So for this, we cannot use any type of ranged weaponry. Alright, so for this one... Alright, so we basically have to detect the painting. It's going to be on the other side of the castle, so just go over here and get close to it. Now we can't use any of our ranged weapons, so just keep that in mind. Once you get over here, just use your eagle vision. The target will, being the painting, will just say target located once you actually find it. And it could be any of these paintings, so just keep that in mind. We don't even found it just yet. Let's see, is it over here? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's the Da Vinci painting. It can change from time to time, so just keep that in mind. And you have to approach the painting without being distracted, or detected, I should say. Alright, so we'll turn our eagle vision off here. You notice that this painting is basically being guarded. So there's a guard that's right here. We can't use our ranged weapons, so you kind of want to use your poison blade here. And just kind of get close enough that you can poison this guy without having to worry about it. And then see what happens here. Everybody's going to freak out and go, what's going on? But if you poison a bunch of them, then you don't really have to worry about it too much. They'll start freaking out. And you're like, what the heck? Everybody's going crazy here. Yeah, so I'm just going to avoid them for now. Hey, leave me alone. They will leave you alone after a while. Just avoid them. Once they leave you alone, then you can go back to whatever it was you were doing. So they'll be detected on their guards, right? They'll be like, what the heck's going on here? My guards are...
Alright, who saw the killer? Come forth if you have any information. Here.
And they're gonna be looking for you, right? Because you just killed 2 guards.
What's going on in this cursed strait? Who saw what happened? Well now.
So just keep that in mind. Everybody's already kind of ran away, right? So what you can do is you can come over here, grab these courtesans if it gets bad enough, right? Then have them distract for you, or at least, you know, walk you towards the painting. You also don't have to poison anybody. You literally could just do that straight out. And then have them all get distracted that way. Alright, so there you go. Now this painting should not be under guard anymore. And you should be able to mark it. There you go. Nice and easy. That's the first painting. The second painting is a lot easier than the first. You don't really have to worry too much about it.
The upper floors are now open to the cardinals who wish to see additional expressions of devotion.
But for this, obviously, we're gonna sneak in here and go see what's going on with that. Alright, so for this, sneak around here and get to the entrance, which is going to be over here. Nobody's going to say anything to you because nobody cares. Because you had a ticket to the thing here. Now with this, there are guards, right? So they're there. So just keep that in mind. But it's very easy in comparison to some of the other ones. Or I should say the other one. Just keep in mind that there are guards that are patrolling, right? So that guy that right there who's patrolling, you don't want to get detected by him. But you can still poison him. It's not a huge deal. So if he decides to walk past us here, you can sneak in here quick enough and you don't have to worry about it. And if he comes to follow you, you can just assassinate him. Because he's like, what the heck? I knew somebody was here. And then he'll eventually go back to his patrol. There you go. Once he does that, you're free to go. And you're just going to climb up here. Keep in mind though, if you are detected, you will be desynchronized. So just keep that in mind. These guys, you don't have to, you can just assassinate them. Not a huge deal. Just be careful, because again, if you get synchronized or get seen, you will have an issue. And just to make sure, I'm going to hide this guy in here a little bit. Just to make sure that guards don't get alerted. Not saying they will, but they might. This guy's doing his little thing here. So don't run up behind him. That was close. We almost got detected right there. We're still good. That was extremely close. We almost got desynchronized on that one. There is another guard up here. Pretty sure that's going to be patrolling. The easiest way to get up behind him, so there he is, you can see him coming back this way. Easiest way to get behind him is going to be to fast walk. So once he goes into that corner, you have a choice, right? You can either fast walk up behind him and assassinate him, or just skip him and go up the stairs. I'm just going to assassinate him just to prove that it can be done. There we go. Then up to the next level. Yeah, but fast walk is your friend on this. Don't run like I did initially there because you will get detected. Alright, so in here is where we got to go. And there is a guard in here. Now, keep in mind, we also can't use any ranged weapons. I would love to use the crossbow here because that would be a lot easier to take that guy out. However, it's not something that's really feasible at this point. If you walk up to him, just take him out. Use your eagle vision. Figure out where it's at. Almost got detected there. mark this painting real quick. Once you mark the painting, it doesn't matter if you get detected. So there you go. After that point, you're free to get detected. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anything. You just have to escape. So I'm going to escape going up this way. Just don't use any ranged weapons, obviously, because you know that is still a thing. Yeah, so you saw I got detected. Didn't matter. For that purpose, what I'm going to do basically is just jump off here, use my parachute, get across here, and I'm just going to get out of here. So the easiest way to do that is just like before, or just like we have many times, I should say, find a way out, which is probably going to be easiest to go over here, and just jump, parachute out. Then once you break the restricted areas,
Be on the lookout for a thief.
you're free. There you go. So we got two things here. St. Jerome in the wilderness. This unfinished work by Leonardo portrays the St. Jerome in the Syrian desert where he lived as a hermit. You can zoom in on that if you want. And the other one, the adoration of the Magi. The Virgin Mary holds Jesus while the Magi kneel before him in this unfinished work by Leonardo. The ruins behind may be those of the Basilica of Maxentius, which is said to have collapsed on the night of Christ's birth. And that's what that painting looks like. Alright. And there you go. 100% synchronization. Done. Alright, so now what do we have left to do? Let's take a look at our DNA. And then we'll go to restored sequences. It looks like we have maybe 2 left. Memory sequence 7 and 8. Alright, so let's go to our map and figure out where that's at. That one is over here. Alright, so that's where we're headed.
Hey, no being a stupid pezzo di merda here. The great tourney will be held this Saturday in the fields beyond San Lorenzo fuori le mura.
Alright, doesn't matter. Papal guards, thanks papal guards, don't care. Later, I'm out of here. And let's head over to the next memory sequence. Actually, I'll take the stairs. Alright, well, we're maxed out in the bank. Luckily, there's a bank right here, so we'll grab our money. Again, it doesn't really matter. And if you remember what I was saying, I think we'd be right around 500,000. And I think we're probably 4,000 short of 500,000. So we're getting there. Alright. So we should have all of the Da Vinci paintings now, because that was 2, right? So we had 3 before. We got 2 more, which makes 5. And as far as I was aware, there were only 5 paintings. So we should have them all now. Nope, get down. Alright, head this direction. I mean, we could have fast traveled, I guess, with the tunnels, probably. Let's see, how far away are we? Do we need to fast travel? At this point, I mean, it's not going to be really beneficial. So we'll just keep running.
Try taking off your big breath.
Alright, here is where we need to go, right around the corner here. Is it in here? Down here, maybe?
It's crazy.
Alright. So we have all the paintings, so we've gathered them all up.
Have you found anything?
Nothing is there. No pages, nothing.
That cannot be. Something must be special about them. Think.
I'm done thinking. These paintings are a blank slate.
Salai. Doesn't Leonardo conceal his research?
He frequently writes backwards. Ezio, he also experimented with inks, including an ink that vanishes. But we can't see invisible ink. Can we? Ezio, use your gift.
You know about that too?
Alright, decoding Da Vinci. Piece Leonardo's hidden drawing back together to discover the entrance to the catacombs containing the Pythagorean temple. Discover the location of the catacombs is under 5 minutes. Okay, so for this we just have to look on the paintings. So you're going to zoom in. You're going to find clues, which it tells you there's like 3 of them. So there's one.
There are drawings on the painting.
Let's see.
We were
There's the
right.
next one. There's 3 of them, apparently. There's one there.
Found the note then.
I don't know why it starts all the way back there in the corner like that. Alright, there's 3.
This one has been searched entirely.
Okay, we have to search all of them. Let's search this one. This one has 2. There's one.
One drawing here.
And where's the next one? There's one.
There were 2 in this one as well.
Okay, next. There's one there.
I see a drawing.
One there. Okay,
Everything found.
check this one.
Are there more drawings on that one?
I will check it again.
There's one there.
Found one.
There's one there.
I found 2 drawings.
Okay, there's another painting over here. There's one there.
Got one.
Alright, where's the last one at? There you go.
You have finished with that one, I see.
I have found all the images. They seem to fit together.
Draw them already.
Bring me paper and ink.
Is that a map? Show me the entrance.
I must first position its pieces.
Wait. What about the burned paintings?
It is likely the missing parts will not be needed.
Care to bet on that?
No.
Alright, let's see if we can do this. I think it's gonna be, yeah, it's like a puzzle. Alright, so this one, put there. And this one, it goes right here. This one is up here. This one, it goes, let's put that one down for now. I think that one goes maybe here. Oops. What I was trying to do. Interact. Come on. That one goes here. This one goes here. Or maybe actually that goes over here. And that one goes here. Okay. One goes here. That one goes here. This one goes here. This one must go here. No. No. Like that. There we go. And that one must go here. And this last one, let's go, whoops, here.
Here, the entrance to the catacombs.
Go. Bring him back to me.
Hang on, old friend. I am coming.
There we go. Decoding Da Vinci, 100% synchronization. Awesome. All right. So now I guess we got to go over here and do the next one. How far away is this? Not too far. Yeah, we can easily just run there. Guess we're gonna go save Da Vinci.
Would like to remind all cittadini that displays of pilgrims are to report all accidents, petty crimes.
Alright, Temple of Pythagoras. So enter the catacombs, find Leonardo, and free him from his captors. You do not lose any health squares. Alright, well, I think we can do that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I don't know why it's showing us those. We've already read those.
Tell me where the entrance is.
Alright, so we just get up here.
I thought you sought knowledge as I did.
Why seek knowledge without putting it to use? We have the chance to fashion a better world. One in which we have the freedom to shape our own destiny.
What if I choose not to be a part of your vision?
Across here.
Do you not
Over to there.
we can banish ignorance, free people from their social classes and kingdoms,
And
from
jump
their
up there.
emotions. Everyone will have the truth at their
Across
grasp.
here.
Beating me down here in the dark enlightens the people of Italia?
The Pythagorean unified.
Stop!
Ezio Auditore! You who arrested Cesare Borgia, who stopped the spread of Roman ignorance, convince our friend Leonardo to open the temple and usher in the golden age of mankind.
Should I persuade our friend by kicking him? Or would you rather I used my knife?
On the contrary, there is nothing I would like more than an amiable solution. Help Leonardo see reason. With the Pythagorean Unifier, we will remake humanity together.
Not under my creed.
Then the revolution will begin without you. Ucciderlo!
Alright.
When I get you, I've got you! Strike! Leonardo, I must...
Why use a smoke bomb here?
No! Please, for the future of mankind! Die! Die!
You just have to be quick with your hands. Go. Jeez. That was close.
Go! Stop him!
Very foolish.
Stay away from me, assassino! We are all the same underneath, yet these
Easy peasy.
You... an assassin? The enemy of knowledge?
One must choose to search for truth. Forcing it on others accomplishes little.
These lost people... warring kingdoms... I would have ended their suffering.
Che tu possa conoscere la verità nella morte. Requiescat in pace. Come, let us leave this place.
We cannot, Ezio. Not without reaching the final room of the temple.
You are hurt.
I will be fine. If that number is left intact, we risk another madman discovering it.
Take that torch. I will lead the way.
Alright, interesting. Reach the final
Thank
room to
goodness I
discover...
sent Massimo to look for my paintings. It delayed their progress significantly.
the Pythagorean... whatever it said. I missed it. Okay. Got another treasure chest here. Got some wool. Hopefully there's not a bunch of people in here we have to fight. But I guess we'll find out.
The Pythagoreans believed that the soul moved through cracks in the earth. Like a beam of light, it ignites fire, which symbolizes knowledge.
Alright. Guess we got a puzzle to solve here. We still have the do not lose any health squares, so don't fall, Ezio. It looks like we're gonna have to do some climbing here. We gotta get over to that one, so I'm assuming it might be timed, maybe.
Now I can get back up here.
Okay. Didn't tell me how
You
I...
are almost there!
Yes.
Easy for you to say.
Okay, we have to jump across here. And then climb up. Oh, okay. So I guess I have to jump back that way. Okay. And then what? Over here? Okay. Thanks, contextual camera. So exciting. Alright, and then over here, I guess. And over there. Where to next? Straight across? Okay. Can I go up? Maybe? No. Ah, okay. Just have to go over here to get this one. Jeez, that's how you scared me there. guess that's the exit.
We must continue onward.
Okay. Let's get down here and not hurt ourselves.
I suppose Salah is out having fun spending my hard-earned florins.
He is safe at home.
I am relieved. About the florins, of course.
You do not need to lie to me. Salai fits you. I approve.
I
Eesh.
Leonardo da Vinci at a loss for words. That is a first.
Okay. Now where to? There's another treasure chest. Let's grab that. Red jasper.
This room could use some light.
Hopefully it doesn't do something.
Do you hear that? The sound of wind.
Another puzzle.
The Pythagoreans believed all the forces of nature could be whittled down to numbers. Mathematica can then act on nature, allowing man to harness nature's power.
Alright, well, there's something over here it looks like we can climb up. Or not. Maybe over here? No. Where am I supposed to go? Up this thing? Okay. Alright. Nope, I want to jump. Okay.
Now I can get back up here.
Alright, I'm assuming we have to go over that way. Okay. And then what? That way? Jeez. Ezio, you scare me, bro. How the heck am I supposed to go from here? He doesn't want to go up. Yeah, I can't go up. I guess over here. Okay.
The wheel is turning. You are channeling the air. Keep going.
Okay.
Perfect. A route up if I fall.
Which I don't want to. Okay, well. It was like the only way to go was drop, which was weird. Things going crazy, probably rip it apart. Alright, now the door's opened.
Only one final room before we reach the center.
Good to know. Is there another? Yeah, there's another treasure chest in here. Aconite. Okay.
How unexpected. Delight.
The fire of knowledge.
Correct. Harmony was achieved for the Pythagoreans when multiplicity became unity, when many thoughts combined to form one original idea.
All right. So what the heck? Lava. Watch out, man.
That could help if I fall.
Let's not.
Yes. How enlightening.
Very funny.
Okay. Well, I guess we're just going straight that way. Alright, two more it looks like. I guess we go this way. That was close. I think it's dumb that it has the health requirement after you complete fighting the bad moves. Especially with how the pathing on this game works sometimes. Alright, where do we have to go? Over there? Is there a way to jump across? Or am I just supposed to jump onto one of these pillars? Okay. That looks a bit risky of a jump. There we go. This should be the last one, hopefully. I'm sure I have to get down without taking any damage or something stupid like that. Or I have to do something to open this up. Who knows what.
Unity is achieved, but the door is not opening.
Of course it's not. Why would it? I have to find a way down now. Without taking damage. Well, I don't think I have a way that I can get down without... Talk about nervous.
Leonardo, come here. Recognize these symbols?
No. Wait. These are the symbols that were shown to me by the Apple of Eden. They are in the wrong order. Let me just... If I rearrange these... Done!
And there we go. I thought the lava was gonna like jump out and melt us and be like, oh, congratulations. You have to do it all over again.
I know this architecture.
Hopefully it's not another puzzle.
Those are not Pythagorean symbols. 43, 39, 19, N, 75, 27, 42, W. Nothing. The cult of Hermes is wrong. The number is meaningless.
No, it's coordinates for somewhere in the US.
No mere number can repair the world. Come, my friend. Help me charter a ship to Navarre. I must finish with Cesare Borgia. It is not intended for us.
Ezio, what are you not telling me?
What else are you working on?
Well, I have begun several dissection studies. Then King Louis XII seems interested in hiring me as an engineer. Oh, yes, I'm thinking of repainting the St. John lost in the Villa Fire. Salai would model for it again, of course. Then, perhaps I will study a woman with child to see how her body
And
changes.
there we go. Temple of Pythagoras is 100%
Tell me
synced.
more.
And that, if I'm not mistaken, is
You can
all
sedate Desmond now.
of the game.
We have the information we needed. It's too late. The damage is done.
All right. So let's take a look at our DNA. 100% sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and restored sequence. All 100%. All 8 memories. Secret locations. All 100%. Or machines. All 100%. Secondary, or sorry, the towers, the Borgia towers, all 100% done. Templar agents, all 100%. Christina, all of those have been completed. Assassinations, 100% sync on all. Thief, 100% on all. Courtesan, 100% on all. Copernico, 100% on all. Skill challenges, all rank 1. And additional memories, all viewpoints, all Borgia flags, all the secret location Borgia flags, all the feathers, and all the treasures. So that is 100% synchronization on everything in the game. So we are completely done with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series, and we are completely done. So we have literally everything that we could possibly get. And we'll go from there. So enjoy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the series, and we'll catch you again in Revelations. So thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.